Hello, guys. Hello, guys. Logan here. I'm not gonna be. Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm gonna be going back and forth between Numenog, my gamer tag, and my real name, Logan, and whatnot. So I hope you guys won't mind it. So if you don't know what today is Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a good one. I know two of my friends. If you're watching this, I hope you have a good one too. Whatnot. Um, so I pretty much wanted, to say, just wanted to happy Thanksgiving and whatnot. Hope you guys are having a good one. And like I just said, if two of my friends, you know who you are. I hope you having a good one too. Um, but other than that, and I want to actually discuss about a bit about my Thanksgiving and about um some things whatnot. A bit more. How usually how how I celebrate or whatnot, or at least now what I do. So to get it out of the way, I I don't like Thanksgiving. Well, at least not anymore. Um, now I currently live in Georgia as it is. Beforehand, I used to live in Buffalo, whatnot, where a lot of my family members were, or a lot of my where a lot of my families were. Okay, so in Buffalo, whatnot, um, when Thanksgiving would always hit, hell, even any holiday but particularly Thanksgiving when it hits, we would always go to either my papa's house or my grandmother's house. No matter which one we picked, every family member that I knew would go there. My uncle, my aunt, um, my some of my cousins would go there. I mean, everybody would go there. Okay. Um, and it's not because that we I moved that's why we don't do it anymore or we do it anymore. It's because of some things that just happened that I'm particularly sad about. But I'm gonna at least first talk about some of the moments and whatnot I remember that I had when I was going to one of both their houses and whatnot, and I'm gonna go into why I just don't celebrate it anymore. Okay, when we would go to my papa's house, I don't know what it was. When I was younger, I loved everything he made and whatnot. Even though I didn't eat everything, I particularly just ate mashed potatoes and turkey. I just loved it. I mean, nowadays, I eat stuffing and whatnot, but I don't know I don't know what it was, but I just loved it. I did. And same went to my grandmother one. I mean, she made some pretty good meals and whatnot, good dinner. But it 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 was just good. Um, but um, I I there were some funny moments I remember. Like I remember one time when we were at my grandmother's house. Um, I mistakenly thought that there was a glass on the table that I mistakenly thought it was Coke, but it was actually wine. So I drank it. I was like, "Why does this Coke taste weird or whatnot?" Well, then I was like, "Oh, well, that's wine, whatnot." And I was like, "Oh my god." Um, but it was hilarious, because at the age I completely just thought it was Coke because I looked at the glass and I was like, "Oh, well, it looks like soda." I drank it, whatnot. It was funny. Um, and another one was that usually it was some funny shit would happen when when some people would talk about some jokes and whatnot. Everybody would laugh and whatnot. I'd laugh too. Because when I usually go to these, I even like with my family, which I would think that I would. Well, I thought that I would talk more, but I never did. I would always sit there, keep my mouth shut, and just eat and whatnot. Um, I talked on some occasions, only if I was asked something or I was mentioned. But other than that, I never talked. I just ate, whatnot. Um, but I mean, I loved it. I did. When we particularly I loved my grandmother's place because when we'd go there, she had this nice dining room which had this big ass table. If I'm correct, it had 10 to 12 chairs. I think it was one of those. It had a lot of chairs, but it was this big ass table or whatnot. Usually when we get home, she'd be cook or when we go to her place. I mean, she'd be cooking. She'd already be almost done. We'd help out, whatnot. She'd get the table set up. As soon as it was done, dinner's done. Everybody goes in, takes a seat, and we would be, ready to eat. Well, now I want to I want to get into exactly why I I just don't, like it anymore. Well, it it's particularly because it's not the same anymore. Now, like I said, I used to live in Buffalo. Now I live in Georgia. It's not because of some fact. It's because I moved here. Is the reason why I don't celebrate it. It's because what a lot of things happened that completely got me sad, heartbroken, completely. Um, I didn't feel that it was worth. I didn't feel like it was worth. Like at the time, I thought that it wasn't worth living and whatnot. Um, but let me just get into it. So a couple of years back, um, my papa is passed away. He's dead now. Um, I miss him. I love him. I'll never forget him. Whatnot. I just hate mentioning his name. Whatnot, or bringing this up, but I want to bring it up. Just um, because I mean I loved him. I loved him. Just a warning. This might get emotional, whatnot. But I want to talk about it. You know, um, but I loved him. I I loved going to his place. I loved talking to him. I loved hugging him, whatnot. It was now that now that I remember. Sometimes he would give me cash to go out and buy something nice, and whatnot. And I was, and, it's something. And a lot of times I felt like I didn't deserve it, because he just comes out of nowhere. So here, just take it. Maybe maybe possibly 50, 60 bucks he'd give me, maybe more. And it's he was a great guy. He was awesome. Now I can't talk to him. I can't see him. He's just gone. He is. He was just gone. We even went to his funeral, whatnot. It it was terrible. It was, and it's still terrible today, because I can't I can't do what I want to do anymore, with him. Go over there, talk to him, whatnot. How you doing, whatnot. Love him. I mean, I still love him. I do. I miss him a lot, but it's just now. Like I said, I just don't like bringing him up because it brings back all good memories and whatnot. Which I mean, they shouldn't be forgotten, but it's just I just hate remembering it because it makes me sad that I can't do those anymore. There's that. And then, hang on, I'm sorry guys, it's just really emotional, And then there's my grandmother. Now, me and my family do not like her anymore. I hate her. Okay, I got to find out her true self, whatnot, and she's a terrible person. Uh, she is terrible. Um, now, um, I'm not gonna go into complete detail about it, but she did a couple of things. She did some things that, and like I said, I found out about her true self of some things in the past that my mom told me about, um, that I never knew and got to find out, and I hated her, whatnot. She's actually one of the reasons why we moved here, whatnot. So it just yeah, and and you know it just sucks, whatnot. Because if I were to go back, if I were to actually have a Thanksgiving whatnot, I would rather have it with my papa again. I would have it with papa. My grandmother, I can give two shits about. I could give a shit about her. I I hate her. I don't like her. But my papa and I would want to sit down and talk to him for one last time. You know, can't do that anymore. Whatnot. And I've tried to have it, just me and my family, whatnot, like my mom, my dad, and my sister. But it's just not the same, because the fact that, like I said, besides Thanksgiving, every holiday you spent it with other family members, your family, um, your my aunt, my uncle, whatnot, like everybody. It's not the same. It's not. I've tried. I've tried, when it's like, oh well, it's time to eat. Go. I would, grab my plate and whatnot, and sometimes I would sit out. I would sit out in the living room with them, have a good time. Have a good time. But the majority of it, I would just go back in my room, whatnot. It's just because it's not the same. It's not. It's just simply not. I would want to have that back, but I can't. We can't. Like I said, it's just about my thing on Thanksgiving and whatnot. Wishing you guys happy Thanksgiving as well. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to the end here, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys understand whatnot. I hope you guys actually watched the video and actually listened and whatnot. Comment down below if you celebrate it, if you don't, if you do, what do you enjoy most about it? Who makes in your family the best turkey, stuffing, or potatoes, whatnot. If you don't, why don't you celebrate it? Because I'm curious, whatnot. But um, I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving. If any of my friends are watching this, and you know who you are, I hope you guys enjoy too. Seriously, I hope you all enjoy. I'll see you guys on my I guess on another video. Um, so enjoy.